Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olatokunbo Murafa Jima, and today we're gonna be reviewing the new Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I'm very excited about this because honestly, ever since the quarantine, I haven't been wearing much makeup. I've been really focusing on my skincare, so when this dropped, I was very excited. Honestly, what really excited me most with Fenty these days is the release of the powder foundation and this one. So I went to Sephora yesterday and I did some swatches. I actually posted some of the swatches on my Instagram stories for the dark category. I think from shade 20 to 25. When I went to the store, I tried two shades, the 20 and the 21. Honestly, I could get away with the 20, but I decided to go with the 21 because it's darker. So I like that dark hue to my face. And then, I could always brighten things up with concealer. If you hear screaming, that's my baby downstairs with my mom. So before we get into it, I already prepped my skin. It says you could always use it with like an SPF because this doesn't contain any SPF, and this is my favorite SPF, the Fenty Beauty SPF. I really like this. Like, this is my second this is the second one I'm buying, so I'm just gonna use this. I don't play with my SPF, guys. So you need to sunscreen, use your sunscreen. And I really like this one because it's not just an SPF, it also like moisturizes your face and give you that glow. You see that glow? So good. So after this, I'm going to prime my face also, and this is the Fenty Beauty primer. Just gonna prime my face. I keep forgetting that I did my brows and I'm about to mess it up. So after our face is primed, the first thing I'm gonna do is apply concealer. If I'm looking here, I'm just looking at my mirror, so I'm gonna use a concealer. Let me just get a small mirror so that way I see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put a concealer first, and this is the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 420. I'm gonna put that under my eyes and just in places that I would usually conceal, just for brightness. So after this, I'm gonna take a brush, to blend my concealer, if I could find it. Yeah, so just a concealer brush to blend it out because I want to keep all the coverage. So I'm just gonna slightly tap and blend in. So you can see my face is like giving off a lot of glow because I really prep my face. You know what it is, like when I was like like way younger, like years ago, because I do have like combination oily skin. My skin is oily, like in my T-zone. I was always afraid to like prep my face and use moisturizer because I always felt like I was gonna get so oily. But as I got to know more about skincare, I realized that having an oily skin doesn't mean you can't moisturize. As a matter of fact, the more you don't moisturize, the more your skin is gonna compensate by producing more oil. So I always moisturize, and if I feel like I'm too oily, I just end up like using a powder to kind of like balance off whatever oil I have in my face. So we're gonna get into the foundation. Let me just grab my foundation brush. as I was saying, I mean, it says to use your fingers for this, but I really don't like using my hands on product, so I'm just gonna use this brush. So I'm just giving it a good shake. I'm just gonna swatch for you guys to see. And this is what the shade 21 looks like. I would have preferred the 20 because that says golden undertone, but this says warm with like neutral. This says dark with neutral warm undertone. So I mean, let's see. But because there's a skin tint, I'm not so worried. So I'm gonna be using this much. It says to blend with the fingers, but I'm not so big on like using my hands for makeup, really. So I'm really liking this. It's giving me that this actually matches me pretty well. And honestly, I don't need more because I really don't have much to cover on my face. So as you can see, this looks beautiful. I'm just going over my eyes. Can you guys see? The coverage on this is beautiful. And you can see that I only use just a little of this product. And this is what my face is looking like. It's like so skin-like. You can almost not see the difference in on when I didn't have anything on my face to now that I have something on my face. This looks absolutely beautiful. So this is good for, you know, those days where like you really don't want to use a lot of makeup and you just want to go. I mean, that's what most of us do now anyways. We just, you know, go without using too much. So now I'm just gonna apply some powder underneath my eyes to brighten my eyes, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade, and this is in Honey. I'm just tapping off the excess, and this is just to, you know, like brighten my under eye and set my concealer, and also take away a little bit of that shine. This is what my face is looking like. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna go over my face right now with the Fenty Beauty foundation powder, just lightly. Just gonna go over my face. But if you definitely want that very dewy look, then you don't have to do that. But I'm just gonna go slightly, like not too much, because I still want to keep the glow on my face. So I'm just going over it like lightly, and that's all I'm gonna do with the powder. Now I'm gonna go with a bronzer, and this bronzer is the new shade from Fenty Beauty. It's called a Tick Mint. Sorry, I almost knocked down my camera right now. So this is Tick Mint. It's like the new shade of the bronzer. It's like darker. Just gonna bronze my face. And I really like this one too. I used to use a Mocha Mami, but I realized that's good. Actually, I'm almost like eating pan in that shade Mocha Mami. But I like that this one is not as red and it's darker. So that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna do my eyes like very quickly and I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back after 10 hours. So I just went and I did my eyes like very slightly because I just want to keep this look, to that no makeup look as much as possible. So I used the Shaders palette and I just used these two shades, this all over my lids, and I use this to darken my lids a little bit. And I used a blue eyeliner, it's from Fenty. I lined my eyes and I used some mascara and I lined my lips, and I used this MAC lip gloss. It's called Winter Warmer, and that's all I used. And I'm really liking this. I'm not sure how it's gonna hold up if you are a very oily skin person, but I will just say to prep your skin and use like maybe like a mattifying primer. And I also like this new shade of bronzer. So this is a Thick Mint, and this is the old bronzer that I used to use. It's called Mocha Mami. As you can see, I'm eating pan, and that looks something like this. And the Thick Mint looks like this. So you can see in comparison, it's like darker, and it really bronzes up my face. And my face is a little extra oily right now because honestly, it's kind of like warm in New York today. So I'm feeling a little warm, but this is what it looks like. So I really love this. Like, this is gonna be my everyday, like go to. It gives me like the coverage that I need. It gives me the glow that I need in this weather, and it just gives you that young, fresh, youthful look. So like my videos if you like this, and please subscribe and support. I'm gonna try to keep bringing content, but it's just so hard these days to keep buying makeup, and it's been a rough year. So I try to I just try to buy what I know I'm gonna use. So but I'm just gonna keep bringing like different looks as time goes on. So I hope you like this video. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. And you could follow me on my Instagram channel, no, Instagram page. It's called Simplicity Beauty. I'm gonna put in the link down below. Thanks, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.